till 25.
Hello guys, and welcome to this Python tutorial. What are you going to do in this tutorial? Okay, we are going to learn how to create a folder using code, of course. So in order to do this, we first need to know about the OS module. So in order to create directories, we need to use the OS module. And so where are we going to create this folder? We're going to create it in the home directory. And first of all, we're going to okay, let's just dive in and see what we can do with this. So we can let's define first of all something we call a message. Our message, this will be used for checking the directory already exists. So this one will tell us if the directory already exists or not. So if it doesn't, we won't be displayed this message. But if it does, definitely we'll get this message printed in our screen. So our dir, our directory, the one we'll be creating, let's just call it what can we call it? Give me a name. My test. We'll call it my test. Let's run that cell and continue. So in order to do this thing very efficiently, we're going to introduce a very pertinent thing we call the try catch block. So we are going to call this our home. We are going to define our home directory. Then we call our os dot path dot or else expand user. Then we are going to put this, we use a tilde. It's called a tilde. Is it a tilde? Yeah, it's a tilde. So this one will take us to our home directory. It doesn't matter if you're using Windows or Linux. Yeah, it will work. So os.path.expand user. Then we are going to take it to the home directory. So first of all, let's print our home and see if it works. First of all, print home, and then what else? So our except block now, exception handling as e, then print e. Yeah, we're just going to print e for now. Let's run this and see if we get any errors. First of all, great, you can see that our path we've defined it as, we've set it to home users job. Great, let's continue with our module, our program, of course. If not os dot, so this one will be checking if this folder already exists. If it doesn't, then it will create it for us. .path.join. Now path.exists checks if whatever we are going to pass here already exists. So in order to pass this pass the directory name, we are going to join the home directory to this my test directory. So we're going to say that dir or dir, if you may call it. If it doesn't exist, then we make dirs os.path.join. So we are going to create it in our home directory. Then we pass in our dir. Next, what else can we do? Else. So if it doesn't exist, first of all, if this path doesn't exist, then we are going to create it. You can see this if not, or else the path exists. So what we are looking up for is this directory, my test, in the home folder. If it doesn't exist, then it will create it for us. But if it does exist, then we are going to print that message of ours. And our message says that the directory already exists. Let's put this in caps. Great, and it works. What if we try to run this cell again? We should get a message. And here we have the directory already exists because we created it. Now maybe you might be feeling insecure right now. Okay, let me show you. If the directory already exists, then where is it? It's in the home folder here. My test, where is it? My test, here it is. Got it? Great. So we've already finished this tutorial. I hope you now know how to create a folder anywhere you want. By the way, you can create it anywhere you want. You can even create it in our ASMAT folder. Let's try and do it without this path.join. Let me remove this here. If path already exists, then it shouldn't work. And if it does, next. So as you can see, if I try to run it again, it will say the directory already exists. And now it means we've already created this one. Like you can see my test here. It is great. Thanks for watching again. See you in the next video.